So today we're hiking Tiger Leaping Gorge. Yesterday we came from Shangri-La, Yunnan. We took a bus for 2 hours all the way down to the small town of Xiaotou from our hotel in Xiaotou. It's a very small village. It'll just take you a few minutes to reach the ticket counter of Tiger Leaping Gorge, and then from there you start your hike. Not sure why though, but we have been walking on paved roads for the past 1 hour. We actually don't know where we're going right now, but it says on the map that after 1.5 hours we will be reaching the first guest house. So we have 30 minutes more to go. One thing you need to bring when hiking is a face mask because a lot of trucks, so you need to cover. Always. We didn't know it was going to be like this. Good thing we came prepared. We have been walking for the past 1.5 hours and we found local houses and we just saw a lot of corn. And we asked people how long it will take us to reach the first guest house and they said 2 more hours walking. But initially, at the gate, they said we only need 2 hours to reach the first guest house. But turns out it's 3.5 hours. How? 谢谢. So, the guy just gave us some advice and he said we can actually climb over the mountain because that way it will be shorter and it will only take us around 40 minutes. Construction sites everywhere, but then we found this sign. It says, Middle Tiger Leaping Gorge, this way. We need to go up this mountain. This way, all the way there. After you go through all those dusty roads, you'll finally see this spot. And that's a good sign because that's where the Middle Tiger Leaping Gorge hike starts, which is over here. Then you hike all the way up. This guy owns Huami, which you can rent for 200 RMB, going up the steep slope up to the mountain. Cute! 3 hours after, we haven't reached the first guest house. We're just gonna eat some apples and then head to the first guest house. 4 hours of hiking and we still haven't reached the first guest house. If you see these signs, you're still on the right track. Found a resting area after 4 hours of hiking. 10 minutes from the last stop, we finally reached the highest part of the mountain. So from this point onwards, it's gonna be going down. Finally, together again. What a beautiful sight. I miss you, mister. 20 minutes to the Nasi guest house. You'll find this spot. You need to stop and take photos because the view is really nice.
You can see the signage here.
5 hours of walking, we finally reached Nasi family guest house. So we're staying in for the night. Finally almost settled down, so we found a room. This is how it looks like. It is pretty comfortable, clean, and we have our own bathroom, which is as big as the dorm room. As you can see, it is pretty big. Nice room, 40 RMB per bed. We're gonna rest here for tonight and continue our walk tomorrow. Oh! 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 Day 2, we're just gonna have breakfast and then we'll continue our journey, even if it's drizzling outside. Breakfast done, leaving Nasi guest house, continuing our hike. See you! 28 Bend, starting right here, just outside Nasi guest house. 再见! This is weird. Why is this pathway made of concrete? It's quite funny. Weather report says it's going to rain today. Good thing it didn't. It drizzled a bit, but the sun is up, so hopefully it'll get warmer. After the paved road, like 3 minutes walk from Nasi guest house, you take this route going up the mountains. See Horse Guesthouse sign? We're heading this way. 15 minutes hiking, we reached this small house. It seems like we haven't actually started at 28 bends. When we reach this spot, it says gain energy to tackle 28 bends. So the guy at Nazi Guesthouse was wrong. He said that that spot is the start already, but turns out after an hour we haven't even started yet. Tired. This is a view from up here. We started somewhere there. Rest is over. Continuing our hike. We have been walking on zigzag roads like this for the past 30 minutes. The view, still the ugly view over there. All construction sites. Still on the way up. I think this is still part of the 28 bends. But I found a new sign. 朋友加油! Yeah. I wonder how long it will take us to reach the top. There aren't any signs anywhere. It's cloudy today, so we can't see the snow mountains. 2.5 hours into walking from Nasi Guesthouse, we reached this spot at a lady selling stuff, also selling weed. Bananas for 5 kwai per banana. It says here 20 meters down, you can actually take a photo with the Yangtze River for 10 RMB. From the lady shop, it only took us about 2 minutes to reach the top of the mountain. And then from that point onwards, we're heading down. So for sure, the path will be easier and faster for us. Too bad. No snow mountain because it's drizzling today. When we reached this top spot of this other mountain, it got so cold and my hands are actually freezing right now. Perhaps it's like 0 degrees or something. Oh, and it's slippery as well. We're eating some Snickers. Yeah. We bought this from the lady for 10 RMB. Ooh, it's so cold. Which is actually just 7 RMB if you buy one at the ticket counter. Let me tell you something about that lady. She is climbing mountains every day. And it just takes her 3 hours to reach her shop from Xiaotou, which is actually where the ticket counter is. It takes her 3 hours every day. But it took us about 8 hours to reach her shop. So we have no idea how she can do that. Not sure if we're just super slow or she's just some kind of superhuman being. So almost 2 hours later from the lady's shop, we reached a small waterfall. It's here. Few minutes from the waterfalls, you'll see this. You might not know where to go because you can actually go down, right? But this sign tells you that Horse Guesthouse is actually going up. So we're gonna check that out. That is my husband. And as you see, we finally reached Horse Guesthouse. So we took a 40-minute break, had some snacks. Now we're leaving Horse Guesthouse for halfway. They said we will reach it about 2 hours. Starting to walk again. Into walking from Horse Guesthouse, and it seems like we reached some waterfall. Huh?
We're halfway.
No, not halfway to halfway, just this way to halfway guest house. My sister is over at the other side. Let me show you.
Darling!
She is somewhere there. A few minutes after the waterfall, we decided to sit here for a while and do a time lapse because Jade Dragon Snow Mountain is finally showing up. Hours into walking, after Horse Guesthouse, we finally reached civilization again. Guest house is over there. We're gonna spend the night in maybe halfway guest house. Road, don't go there. Halfway sign, so we're going to say. We reached halfway guest house, but seems like it's pretty expensive here. We're just gonna walk around it now. So we reached halfway guest house, 2 hours from the Horse Guesthouse, and this is the view you will get if you stay here. However, we have decided to stay at another guest house because it's pretty expensive here. One room is 150 RMB, dorm rooms are at 70 per bed. Yep, that's it. Plans changed. We were staying at halfway because we were able to get a good deal for 4 beds. Just 200 RMB for this whole room with 4 beds. Just the 4 of us. So we're staying here for the night. Day 3. Up early in the morning, 7:30. Views like this. We are just going to have some breakfast and then 2 hours we will be reaching Tina's guest house.
Last day of our trek today.
Clouds above there, clouds below. The thing about guest houses at Tiger Leaping Gorge is that you actually go through the guest houses so you don't miss them. So we came from there, and it's actually halfway guest house. And we're just going to walk through here, continuing on with our trek. So cool. It's 8:30. We're starting our hike again. Day 3. By the way, we already bought our bus tickets to Lijiang, which leaves 3:30 today from Tina's guest house. We bought it from halfway guest house just to be sure that we still have seats. So the guy wrote something run times 50 kwai, 50 yuan. But I didn't quite understand what he wrote, so I asked him to write number 4 clearly, just to be sure that this ticket is for 4 people. 3 minutes into walking from halfway guest house, we see this very narrow high waterfall. 35 minutes into walking from halfway guest house, you'll cross the biggest waterfall we've passed by so far. As later, another one.
Finally made it to Tina's. Yeah.
2 hours from halfway guest house. So we are now here at Tina's. They gave us a new ticket. Our bus departs 3:30 this afternoon. We left our stuff here. Luggage storage room. In a bit, we're heading to Tiger Leaping Gorge. They finally arrived. Tina's guest house. So from here, we are taking this car going to the entrance of the gorge, because if you walk, you're just going to walk along the highway, so you better take a car going there. So the van from Tina's guest house dropped us off here. 30 minutes going down. 15 RMB. Going down until you reach the gorge. "25 minutes going down, we reached this sign, and Yangtze River is over there." Careful! 20 minutes from the viewing point, came across this shelter. Lady is asking 15 RMB just for us to cross over and take the ladder down, and also going up back to Tina's guest house. We have no choice because this is the only way. We came from here and the road is blocked. So if you don't want to pay 15 pai, you need to go back the way you came. We just went to this rock, which is for free, but if you want to use this one, you need to pay 10 pai. Yeah, so basically, we're here. Need to cross over back to the stones, the rocks, climb all the way up, and then this is actually where the sky ladder is. Woohoo! Okay, time to go back now. Bye.
This is the sky ladder.
再见! If you're hiking the Tiger Leaping Gorge, the few shops that you'll stop by are all managed by older people, and I can't believe that they carry all the stuff every day, either going up or going down, like this guy over here. So we're now going to go up the sky ladder. Wish us luck. I'm shaking a bit, but I just finished the sky ladder. Ian, my husband, is finishing in a bit. Go, mister! How many steps?
54.
My golly. 54 steps off the vertical ladder. From down there, you can ride a horse going all the way up. But we wouldn't dare because, number one, it's so expensive, 200 RMB. Number two, we might fall off the cliff. Almost there. Okay, so this is what you see after finishing the whole trail. So from here onwards, we're gonna have to walk all the way to Tina's along the highway. From that place, Tiger Leaping Gorge, we crossed over, and then now going back to Tina's. It took us only about 5 minutes from the exit of the gorge along the highway until here. We reached Tina's guest house at around 3 o'clock. So we have 30 minutes for lunch, and then now we're heading to Lijiang.